Storm Tracker 9 weather with Chief Meteorologist Justin Stapleton.
Wet weather continuing this afternoon. The winds have backed off early this morning. We were very breezy. In fact, clocked about a 37-mile-an-hour wind gust at the Eugene airport. They were a lot stronger than that down on the south coast and out towards Mary's Peak as well. I'll have some of those totals in just a second here. We're also looking at some good snow starting to fire up in the southern Washington Cascades. Because of the southerly winds, we're also going to be seeing the passes here in Oregon, both the Santiam and the Willamette Pass pick up some snow overnight tonight, probably an inch or two. I actually just checked the trip check cams, and again, they're starting to pick up a little bit of that snow, but it's going to be very slushy, and by tomorrow, it should mix into some rain again. So I don't think we'll really start to tamp the snow down on the pass level until we get in towards the weekend, and that's when we get the colder air trying to shoot in too. Where the big story today has been down into northern California and southern Oregon. Lots of heavy snow in the southern Oregon Cascades. Mount Shasta still under a winter storm warning, and places like Crescent City, well, they've picked up about 3.5 inches of rain in just about 12 to 16 hours. This is going to be the big trouble spot over the next 24 to 48 hours as the brunt of these systems will move into southern Oregon and in towards northern California. So if you're headed south down the I-5, certainly be ready for some driving rain at times. Here's what we've got so far, 12-hour totals. Not bad in some spots. Roseburg picked up a lot, about an inch and almost a quarter. About a half an inch in North Bend. You see Brookings at about an inch and a half, about a third here. And again, these are 12-hour totals. It was about a half an inch downtown. So some folks get a little more, some folks get a little less, but everybody has a chance to see much more rain coming over the next 4 to 5 days. Temperatures have been mild too, sitting in the 50s most of the day. We're slowly backing off to the upper 40s now. 37 on top of Willamette Pass. That's why it's sort of that slushy mix. 44 out in Bend. They've not reported any rain out towards the Redmond Airport just yet, and low 50s along the coast. Now, in terms of wind gusts, check this out. Mary's Peak, which is at about 4,100 feet, clocked in at about 76 miles an hour. That's Category 1 hurricane. Eugene, we had a 37-mile-an-hour wind gust. Same thing out to the coast. Cape Blanco, almost 70. And check out Squaw Peak, which is south of Medford, at about 105-mile-an-hour wind gusts. That will knock things over for sure. So I'll keep scattered showers in the forecast for overnight tonight. Still breezy along the coast, but not as windy as what we saw earlier today. But here's the story. That big area of low pressure continues to swirl and pretty much gobble up the entire Gulf of Alaska. You can see the jet stream goes all the way to the south into central California. So there is some cold air with that, but it isn't really moving on shore just yet because the jet is generally pointed from the south to north, so it's pulling in some of that warmer air. These little systems will continue to slingshot around that main low and fire into us just about each and every day. So as we go in towards tonight and tomorrow, again, some heavy rain up in the mountains down at the south coast. We'll see scattered showers. Should taper off some by tomorrow afternoon, but then another wave comes through overnight into Saturday. Same thing as we go in towards Sunday, a very strong one that is going to have a localized low come through, and that one may be a pretty good wind maker for us early Sunday morning too. Now that, with 4 or 5 days of rain, you get loose tree roots. That could knock over some trees early Sunday morning, so we'll watch for that. Otherwise, the coast, scattered showers tomorrow. We'll get some breaks in the rain. I think we'll see the same thing on Saturday, but then heavy and windy rain coming, or windy and heavy rain, I should say, coming on Sunday. Tuesday, Wednesday, more rain in the forecast as well. In the Umpqua, temperatures there will be in the mid-50s, staying in the mid-50s, maybe seeing a dry day on Monday. Keep your fingers crossed. But then Tuesday into Wednesday, we've got more heavy rain on its way. Cascades, wintry mix at times, breezy, 1 to 2 inches above 5,800 feet. In Bend and Redmond, isolated showers, but we'll keep the breezy conditions around, and then we'll mix in some light snow flurries Sunday, and then better chances as the snow lines drop into next week. And finally, here in the valley, scattered with breezy conditions, scattered showers on and off. I think we'll see some sun breaks tomorrow and Saturday. Sunday looks to be a fairly good soaker. Monday, we're going fingers crossed dry here. That's our glass half full day. And then Tuesday, Wednesday, more heavy rain expected.
The crazy thing is that even though it's raining, it's still warmer than it's been over the past few days, right?
Yeah, and it will stay that way because the winds are all coming out of the south. Once that low moves through and we get some of that cooler air shooting in from the Gulf of Alaska Monday and Tuesday, that's when it'll start to feel like that cold November rain that we're usually used to.
All right, thanks, Justin.
You got it.